Hello, good afternoon, it's Bullet214 again. Right, as you can see, I've picked up my trailer. Had a tiny bit of damage, but that's been repaired now. So, let's get underway. Got a bit of a trek here. We got to, well, we're at the port pretty much, so all we have to do is get to the ferry really. And then pretty much... Okay. Oh god, got myself in a bit of a pickle here by the looks of it. Yeah, let's get this baby. Don't like using external views. There was a time when I first started, I did used to use the externals for backing up and picking up trailers and stuff, but I like to try and do it the good old-fashioned hard way, if you like. Just take my time out of here. I'm just heading for the port. Don't need any lights on now. So yeah, it's quite a windy road here. Right here. There's them two on the street corner. They're still there. Jesus. You can see the traffic's a lot more. Traffic's a lot busier with a mod. Make sure I'm in a. I might just set off at about third gear and find that about the best. Oh, there's a lorry coming. So we go left here, and then it's into the port complex itself. So let's get to the end of the road. Have a look. Make sure there's nothing coming. Looks pretty good. Let's get this baby in there. So the ferry's just come in. Some cars coming out of here. Some of these are different now. Some you just actually drive onto the ferry itself. Others there's like the flashing icons actually outside the ferry. It's just when you enter the ferry terminal area. This one looks to be actually, yeah, get the right side. It's actually in the ferry itself, so we have to drive into the ferry. I've not seen anybody actually here, but we'll stop anyway. Anybody there? No? Okay. Let's carry on onto the ferry now. It's not very big, this. Jesus. I'm gonna get my lorry on and that's about it, like. Yeah, that's it, so. Engine off. Brake on. There we go. I'm going to Thurso. Which is in northern Scotland, as you can see. Off we go. Pro mods 2.17. They are working on 2.2. There's a few videos out there showcasing a few added features. I've watched a couple of them. Can't remember what the features are. Okay, here we are. Northern Scotland. So, back to my home territory, as it were. So let's get this baby on the road. Lights on. This can be quite complicated, actually getting out the bloody area. Sometimes it's quite confusing how you actually get out. I hope this is the way. I've got a feeling that's the way in, you know. Never mind. Looks like we're out. Remember, it's left-hand drive back in the good old UK. We're in Thurso, Northern Scotland, and we've got quite a long journey ahead of us down to Carlisle, which is in Cumbria, just over the border into England itself. So I'm guessing we'll be the M6 at some point. Where are we? Let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, it's too high a gear. There's a police car there ahead. I'm going to have to try and be a little cautious. I think it was 22 or 23 grand I'm going to make on this trip, so I don't want to have any crashes or any knocks of any sort. Straight over here. So we're on the A9 at the moment, it seems. Crossing. You hear the bump, that's part of the sound mod. You get a lot more, there's a lot more audible sort of representation of things. You actually hear the suspension moving around and stuff when you hit the odd bump and what have you, so it's quite a nice touch. Traffic on the road. It's 20 to 2 on the Saturday morning. Yeah, we're on the A9, and as you can see in the bottom left corner there, we've got 421 miles to go, which is yeah, quite a decent hike. Don't think that's actually how. I don't know. It might be. Oh, surely that's not the real distance. I'm not thinking it's that far. But just these roads, very narrow, as you can see. But yeah, nothing on the roads this time in the morning. Fairly decent drive down to Carlisle. Drop this load off. Again, just enjoying the countryside, as it were. So we've got 10 hours. So it's not too long. Shouldn't be too long a drive, this. Pretty clear. Yeah, as we speak, that's our first traffic. Car transporter. Ah, nice. On the coast there. We've got the heading south, so that should be English Channel, I'm guessing, over there. North Sea. North Sea, even. English Channel. Well, I suppose technically it's the North Sea up there. The English Channel's further south, I believe. Getting low on fuel, actually. Yeah, I think the next one we might have to stop. Need a bit of fuel. Oh, this looks tight. Damn. Oh, I'm catching the scraping the rail there a bit. The old trailer. Nice church there. Can't afford to let up and relax. The roads are all this narrow, quite twisty as well, I suppose. But again, look at that view. I mean, it's all worth it. Set the old cruise control up here a bit, I think. Look at that, man. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll actually drive we head out the window. Oh. Traffic lights. This is narrow. You got the other side of the road dug up. I fancy ending up in there. I'll take this really wide. Oh my goodness. Bloody roadworks. Typical UK. There's always roadworks somewhere. Doesn't matter where you're heading. There we go. I'm gonna get some fuel because I'm getting low. Fueling up. Keep your hand pushed on the return button. £1.10. That's actually pretty cheap. It's been oh, it's not. It's 128 euros. It's pretty bloody expensive, to be honest. There we go. And we just drive off. By magic. Okay. Park brake off, and off we go. Pedal, diesel, I should say. paid for. Still 8 hours to go, 342 miles. Still quite a trip. Don't know if I need me lights on, do I? Other side lights on. Sun is coming up. Guys, look at it. Does that look beautiful? Gorgeous. Done a great job, the Pro Mods team, I must admit. So not only have they added new regions, they've also updated a lot of the map that is in the game anyway. So did some amazing work. Gear. Strolling here a bit. Oh. Looks like there's been some sort of altercation there, has there? Oh yeah, definitely. Bit of a problem there. Pleased I'm not going that way. Two trucks sitting head on. If I'm not mistaken, this is a fourth road bridge, or representation of it. Looks very good. If you can't be the fourth road bridge because this is in Venice. Venice was still in the far northerly part of Scotland. Curb there a little bit. Really need to put another engine in this thing, I think. Need a bit more power. It's take quite a bit of time to get up to speed. Mind you, I think we're carrying about 23 tons. It's not a light load. The fuel stop. Watching what I'm doing. It's easily done. Stick the indicator on because this goes to single lane shortly. There we go. Yeah, still on the A9. Still quite a height to go. Yeah, I've got a day and night cycle mod in as well. I can't remember who it's by, but yeah, it makes the transition from day to night just that's so much sweeter. Getting there. 7 hours to go. Pretty dark here, so some lights on. Got a bit of traffic ahead here. Up ahead, looks that way. Yeah, you can see it's getting lighter now. A fair lane of traffic behind me as well. This load's bloody heavy. It's taking me a long time to get up to speed. We'll go hitting 50 there now. Turn the lights off now. It's well and truly morning. Buy those. I did go to buy some upgrades actually, and I don't think I've bought them. Still on the A9. Couldn't really call it a boring road, like, because I mean single track. It's down here. I got into trouble. I need to got fueled up. That's 2 I've passed since I refueled. I could have let it go a little bit lower, but you never know. I mean, there is a way to check by using the world map. You can have a look to see what sort of facilities are available en route, but I just like to get in and drive, basically, and then, you know, just play it by ear. Tight corner here. Get a car, then I'll have a drive around and have to find a fitter shop and see about putting some see about putting a better engine in this thing, because I do feel it's underpowered. It's taking an awful long time to get up to 50 mile an hour. I know I'm even carrying 23 tons of fish, I think it was. There's a bit of a hill here. Downhill section, this one. And touch wood. Oh! I want to say touch wood, I haven't had any accidents there, but that was a close one. I should have just kept driving and said nothing. Usually tempting fate, isn't it? When something like that happens. Yeah, it's very hilly around here. We've got no rain here. Looks like a nice day. Oh, look at this thing. Come on! Get over, man! Jesus. That was close. Yeah, it's still a bit of a problem with the AI. It's a lot better than it was, but yeah, they will not give way for you. Quite, what's the word? Aggressive, shall we say. Oh, hell. Oh, it's 50. Oh, okay. Bloody speed cameras everywhere. Oh, well within the speed limit. Some more bloody roadworks on the side there, look. Typical UK. What's that? A little bit of the side there. Cars have got a habit of suddenly braking really heavy, and there's no way you can stop the lorries before you run into them, so you do have to keep a little bit of distance between yourselves and the car in front, because like I say, they can stop on a 6-month and you can't, carrying 22 tons. As you could imagine, but yeah. It's 12 minutes past 8 in the morning here now, and as you can see, the road's getting quite a bit busier. Quite a queue of traffic behind me, and yeah, I see all the traffic on the other carriageway coming towards me. It's one thing that the mod works really well. The traffic mod, obviously, sort of rush hour is in the mod, so near rush hour times the traffic does get busier, and at night time it gets lighter, which is a really nice touch. Makes it all the more believable all the more merciful. Lorry was coming past me on the left there. But he gave up. Must have seen my erratic behaviour. Can't even get 60 out of this baby by the looks of it. Try, but 55. Of course it's a Mercedes, it's probably restricted for 55. That's just me moving about in my chair. 3 hours 38 minutes. Still nothing for Carlisle as yet. Not seeing anything anyway. Oh, yeah, Edinburgh, Carlisle, that's the first sign. You can hear the suspension getting a bit of a pound in there. I was going to go over there, I'm pleased I didn't. Straight over as he know he didn't. That's good. That's pretty good, like. Seen him come straight over and just run into the side of you. He was quite good. He did slow down quite a bit, like. I think we'll go over into the slow lane. No, bad idea. Should have known better. Generally is only 2 lanes. This looks okay. Until this rest area anyway, but yeah, we'll get back over plenty of time as long as nothing comes up my... Yeah, that's alright, it is 3 lanes, that's good. Miles, 2 hours 44 minutes. So that's not going to take us too long to get there now. Just about there. I'm going to get to the stop and then call it a day for a Euro truck for the time being. Just sitting on 92,191 in the bank currently, but struggling to make money, to be honest with you. It takes a long time to drive from place to place. Oh, here we go, look, yeah, see? I didn't slow down, that's surprising. Oops. I thought he would have slowed down there. Oh, there's another one pulling in front of us. Driving in large queues of traffic. Going downhill and it's very sluggish to accelerate even downhill. So we definitely need a rated engine. Maybe there now. Yeah, I'm getting tired as well. I'm going to start yawning in a minute. So looks like we're going to get there just in time. Traffic everywhere. Jeez. So your lane discipline's got to be pretty good. Try and stay in that lane, it is hard at times. I hate it when they do that. They pull in front of you and slam the blinking brakes on. What's this guy up to? Look at it! Jesus! That's exactly what I was on about before. Slams the brakes on, and then you have a hell of a job stopping. And almost ran into him there. Luckily I did apply the brakes a little before he really slammed on his brakes. Still quite lucky to catch it. I've run into so many cars like that. I don't know if it's not the mod guy's fault. I think it's a limitation of the actual game engine itself. Cars speeding up and slowing down really quickly. There now. Carlisle should be coming up pretty soon. Go. Started yawning, getting tired. So we've only got an hour and 7 minutes to go, so I should actually make it, I think. It's not too much longer. Keep this pace up. We're getting no more idiot drivers pulling in front of us and slamming the brakes on. For the minute. Oh, problem there. Yeah, problem. Big problem. Yeah, I'm going to cut this short now. I think there's some form of problem here.